Why do you need clear, congruent communication? Clear and congruent communication helps you to get better relationships with the people around you and to earn more trust from these people. Because when you're clear and congruent in your communication, this means that people know exactly what are you talking about and what are you meaning. And they get the words you say, of course, but they also get your body language. So whatever energetic is around you, as soon as this is congruent, the message you're transporting is much stronger and clearer than when you have this incongruency. So using clear and congruent communication helps you being more successful in business, getting better relationships with your peers, and of course earning a lot more of trust from your leaders, and at the end this will help you raise in your career. Being strong on the inside and clear to the outside is key for the clear and congruent communication. There are so many people around who don't really have a very, very high self-esteem. So what happens as soon as they're in a situation where they're intimidated, where they're scared, or where they just feel a little bit unwell, they try to keep the masks on. So they try to show the behavior which is expected from society, or which is expected from their boss, or from their peers, or from their team. But very often this expected behavior is absolutely not congruent to what you're feeling really inside yourself. You may have experienced that on your own, that actually you're frightened to death, but you try to play the big man and try to speak in front of, 50 people or something. Or you have been someone who listened to this person and you just got the message that something is really not, it's not right with that person. You can't really name it what it is, but you have this tiny little subconscious voice in your head which is telling you something is wrong. The second thing is when you're clear and strong in the inside. You're honest towards yourself. So you start accepting you as the person you are. You start recognizing the beliefs, the values, and all of these structures in your head and in your mind, which are putting your life into borders, which don't let you get the most out of you. Because there's this tiny little voice in your head which is saying, but you're not allowed to do that, or you're not able to do that, or society is not happy if you do that, or whatever else. And as long as this tiny little voice in your head is the most critical person in your environment, you have absolutely no chance to get the potential out of you which is really inside you. So being strong on the inside means that you start raising yourself, that you start to get to know you, to accept you, and to start loving yourself in the way you are, and to start realizing all of these limitations you learned during the time you're in this world. And as soon as you're able to be really strong to yourself, so standing in for what is important for you and being clear with what is important to you, and to communicate this to the outside in a very clear version, your relationships will be better, and people around you will give you more trust. There may be also people who stop wanting to be with you because you're now very honest and willing to listen to yourself more like listening to someone else. But at the end, the search for your being, for the reason why you are here in this world, figure out that this is really worth the effort to do. So being strong on the inside will help you to get a higher self-esteem, to believe in yourself, and to follow your dreams, your passion, and also to get your potential out of you. Strong on the inside, clear on the outside, happens with clear and congruent communication. You can learn how to communicate in a clear and congruent way in various possibilities. So in the download area of my website there are a lot of topics for clear congruent communication, like in relationships, or when you're talking to your boss, or when as a leadership person you want to earn more trust and beliefs from your team, and many other possibilities. Just pick the webinar which is most important for you and you can just download it there. Or there's also the possibility to have a one-on-one coaching with me via Skype. If you're interested in this, and this is a very personal way of working with you, because we really look at the system you are and about the person, who you are, and also the goals in your life you want to achieve. For this, please get in touch with me on info@stephanieecker.com. You can see it just down here. And if not, or if this is not really something you were looking for, you can always follow me on Facebook, or on YouTube, or on Instagram, or wherever else you're gonna looking for me in the world. I wish you a wonderful day, and see you soon. Bye!